Hi everybody, so now we just move on to the last passage of IELTS Reading Test 9, Vol 8. And this passage title is An Enterprise Education Programs in Hong Kong. Okay. Thì nó nói về một cái chương trình giáo dục mà có thể đào tạo về những cái lĩnh vực kinh doanh về doanh nghiệp ở Hồng Kông ha. Alright, so question number 27 to 32, that is summary completion. Okay, right, so we have the answer from A to K, and we have to fill in here from 27 to 32. Number 33 to 36, yes, no, not given. And number 37 to 40 are multiple choice questions. All right, so 27 to 32 first. We have to have a look, reading, and then highlight the keywords. Alright, the executive committee that organizes the event is made up of pre-service teachers. We have to find out pre-service teachers who receive something from HKID staff. Just Hong Kong, right? Let's see. Here, okay. I can find out the word pre-service teachers here. At the beginning of the academic year, these pre-service teachers form an executive committee. They are advised by tutors in the business studies division, and some of them are selected to act as TEC instructors. Okay, so they are advised by tutors. So it's meant that receive advice, or they receive something from the tutors in the Hong Kong staff. All right, so management, venture, resources, workshop, companies, guidance, finance, theories, outcomes, aims, and network. So I think advice is similar to guidance, right? So the free service teachers receive guidance or receive advice from the staff in this organization. So the answer would be F here for 27. So guidance means advice, okay? Of the program include given secondary school student, we have to find out the keyword secondary school students. Sometimes we have to have a look at two passages, right? No secondary school student in the second one, so we have to have a look at the first one. Here. Okay, so the major training body of school teachers in Hong Kong had the following key objectives: to enable secondary school business students to integrate their conceptual learning with real business practices. So the objectives similar to aims, right? So they are synonyms. So the answer would be aims for number 28. Get involved in authentic business tasks and developing a consisting of the institute, local business people, and school. Develop something, just a something. To promote a collaborative approach to enterprise education and to build up formal links between school and entrepreneurs. Okay, to build up formal links. So link is similar to network in this situation. So the answer for number 29 is a network. between business people. Business people is entrepreneurs, and school is school, right? So the answer would be network. Okay. So before meeting the teams, the instructors go to where they develop practical skills. Here. So these instructors attend a series of training sections that cover the concepts of entrepreneurship and practical skills for business startups. Okay, so they attend a series of training sections. So training section is similar to workshops, right? Workshop. Go to workshops, right? Workshops are places where they train, when they are provided with a lot of knowledge related to entrepreneurship and practical skills, and taught a range of entrepreneur, which is an adjective. Let's see. Here, they are taught the concepts of entrepreneurship. So the answer would be the concept is similar to theories, right? Theories like knowledge or concepts. So H for 31. The competition requires teams to come up with a new business, something, for the Chinese New Year. So we have to find out Chinese New Year here immediately. Over a 3-month period, the teams are required to brainstorm an innovative business startup. So they have to come up with a new business startup. So startup is similar to venture, okay? Ventures like a plane or a business plane, business startup, okay? So B, oh, sorry. This one workshop. Okay, so continue. 33 to 36, the questionnaire results indicated that relatively few participants were satisfied with their performance in TEC. So relatively few participants. Here. So they had received favorable responses from both the education and local communities in a recent evaluation survey. So recent evaluation survey is questionnaire results, right? Most participants ranks themselves in the satisfactory performance category and consider they had gained practical skills to run a small business. So most of them ranks themselves in the satisfactory performance category, not a few participants. So the answer would be no. Right. Most of them, not a few of them. They are opposite. So 34, one participant was initially tempted to withdraw from the competition. Withdraw from the competition. Here. For example, one participant reflected, I initially received a lot of criticism and even thought about giving up. And even thought about giving up is similar to, even thought about withdrawing from the competition. Withdraw is similar to giving up, so the answer would be yes. 35. School teachers believe that some of their students were better suited to taking part in the competition than others. So there is comparison here. Here, school teachers, right? So in addition, the school teachers stated that TEC was a good platform in that it enabled their students to engage in business. They felt the zero dropout rate strongly supported their views on the promising future of TEC. So they are talking about the school teachers, but the information about whether some of the students were better suited to participating in the competition was better than the other ones wasn't mentioned here, so the answer would be not given. Okay, no information about this one. 36 school teachers thought that participants sustained interest in the program confirmed the positive opinion of it. I think I have just read it. Here, they felt a zero dropout rate. Zero dropout rates mean no one wanted to withdraw from the competitions, right? So they still sustain their interest in the program. So, and this one supported their views on the promising future of TEC, supported their views similar to confirm their positive opinion of it. So they are actually similar to each other. So the answer would be yes here for 36. Okay, so 37 to 40 for multiple choice questions. In the sixth paragraph, what points does the writer make about the TEC program? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So positive post-activity evaluation was indication of the program's success, but an assessment of how well TEC met its objectives will clarify how sustainable it is. And one objective was to provide participants with the opportunity to integrate conceptual learning with real business situations. If we want to resolve multiple choice question effectively, when we read half of the passage, we have to reflect a little bit. We have to think about it. We have to actually know the meaning or understand a little bit of the meaning behind the passage, right? The underlying meaning behind the passage. So when we read half of it, we have to think a little bit. We cannot continue reading, so we have to think. We have to stop, to pause a little bit and think about the meaning, and then just continue reading. All right. So one objective was to provide participants with opportunity to integrate conceptual learning with real business situations. It means that when they participate in the programs, they can learn how to apply the theories or the knowledge that they learn from the training section or provided with the tutor or something like that, and they can apply them in real life situations, in real life business situations. So here, and then we just continue reading. The school students taking part in the TEC were able to apply entrepreneurial knowledge gained in their study to the authentic business situations. Right, now we understand that they can apply theories or knowledge that they learned from the training sections into real life situations. So the program enabled participants to put theory into practice. So yeah, that's good. Little agreement on how sustainable the program is, so not about little agreement or something. The participant evaluation of the program was inconsistent, so nothing about inconsistent here. The program showed how little participants knew about business. No, they knew much about the program or about business. So the answer would be A. It's logical, right? So 38. What does the writer say about the objective of promoting a collaborative approach? Here. Okay, so from the very start of the program, considerable emphasis was placed on collaboration and teamwork. Right. It means that During the program, they have to learn how to cooperate and how to work with their teammates, with their members in one teams, okay? So participants had to cope in a learning environment which was full of ever-changing challenges, and this meant that they had to find ways to deal with events as they occurred. Okay, got it. So during the program, there are a lot of challenges, actually they have to encounter. So they have to come up with ways to resolve it, to deal with them whenever they come up, right? So they have to think about the effective ways to come up with solutions to resolve the problem with their teammates. Work closely with other team members here. Okay, so different participants adopted different strategy? No. The result of the research study was inconclusive? No, not about it. The nature of the situation ensured the participants cooperated? Yup. It seems reasonable, right? So the nature of the situation here is that the learning environments was full of ever-changing challenges. So the student or the participant have to face a lot of challenges in the programs, and they have to find ways to deal with events which they occurred. So yeah, the answer would be C, but let's read D. Some participants were unable to develop relevant skill. Not about it. So the answer would be C. Okay. So 39. What does the writer say about TEC connection with the business world? Here. So the third aim was to develop a network between business and the business education field. Local entrepreneurs acted as sponsors and had an important role in ensuring the program was financially viable. Okay, so TECs, play an important role in providing funds, providing money or finance for the participants, right? So yeah, it's about money. It's about fun, because we can read the keyword here, financially viable. So entrepreneurs offer valuable professional advice? Nothing about it. There were a few communication problems? No, not problem about communication. Some entrepreneurs were unwilling to provide a suitable venue? No. Entrepreneurs helped to make the program workable in terms of costs? Exactly. So workable is similar to viable, and in terms of cost is similar to financially, so they are synonyms. So the answer would be D. Number 40. According to the final paragraphs, the Hong Kong Institute of Education. We have to find out Hong Kong Institute of Education. So the first hire, the second hire was an organizational level that mainly consisted of the participating school and the Hong Kong Institute, right? So the Hong Kong Institute here, the contribution of the Teachers Training Institute was to provide logistical support for implementing the program, including the provision of a venue and a credible point of contact between school and committee. Okay, so it is all about the role of participating schools and the Hong Kong Institute educational program. They contribute the teachers training. They provide logistical support, and they has an important role in implementing the program, providing the venue, and they are also important in making connections between school and committee. Yeah, so that is the point of the Hong Kong Institute of Education. So had voted to continue offering the programs, nothing about it. Was central in securing support from community groups. Secure support is not about it. Has improved its reputation is not about reputation. Was a useful link between others contributors. Okay, so useful link. I think it's the good answer because useful link is similar to a credible point of contact, right? The similar context mean link. Useful mean credible point. They are synonyms between contributors. The contributor here is school and the committee. Yep, so the answer would be D for this one. D for this one, okay? So that, I think the answer would be correct here. So if you have any, if you have any feedback or any questions related to the answers or any vocabulary here in the passage, please comment below the video. All right, thank you for watching. See ya.